Hey guys, Johnny coming in. Going to continue on here with some more Dawnless Days replays. I just want to show you guys real fast, or tell you real fast, I should say. They use the Last Breath mod for this game, and they also use the War of the Mountain mod. You can find both of those. I'm pretty sure you can find both of those on the Steam Workshop. But we have a 3v3 land-ish battle here. It's kind of like a mountainous ravine. Really, actually, this is a pretty interesting battlefield here, and the town center for the defenders is back over here, so it's kind of like an unfortified settlement to a degree, but I don't think it's a full-on unfortified settlement. But all right, we've had a lot of talking. Let's get into the army composition. So first, we will take a look, I guess, at the attacker side. First, we will take a look at the Dunlingding tribes being commanded by Blue Rock 5356, and he has brought 5 units of the Warlord's Champions, one of those being the General, 5 Axe Herban, 2 Orthanc Servants, 2 Huskarls, 4 Archer Herban, and 2 units of the Warlord's Cavalry. Then here in the center, we do have an Isengard being commanded by Beer Mustard, and he has 10 units of the Uruk-hai Infantry, 2 Half-Orc Axes, 2 Berserkers, 1 White Hand Stormer. General is Uglok, and he also has 4 units of the Uruk-hai Archers. And then finally over here, we have one of the Dwarven factions on the battlefield. We do have Khazad-dûm here being commanded by Cronosus, and he has 9 Khazad-dûm Legionnaires, 3 Champions under the mountains, 1 Durin's Old Mithril Guard, I believe, 1 Veteran of the Khazad-dûm, 1 Warden of the Deep, 1 Mansion Reclaimers. His general is Balin, and he also has 3 units of the Hunters of Khazad-dûm. Now, I mentioned that was one dwarf. Here's the other dwarf. On this side, we do have Iron Hills here being commanded by Arc 208, and he has 3 Karnan River Guard, 2 Iron Hill Warriors, 1 Warriors of Arid Mithrin, 1 Arid Mithrin Veteran, 1 Sons of the Hill, 1 Dragon Slayer, 1 Iron Guard, Dain Ironfoot being his general, 3 units of the Arid Mithrin Crossbows, 1 Iron Hill Crossbow, and 1 Iron Horn Cavalry. Then the other 2 are kind of over here. There's some mixed on the outside, but we have basically the other 2 over here. We have Linden being commanded by Ice Killer 1234-7. There we go. He has 3 units of the Nodoran Swordsman, 3 Nodoran Spearmen, 1 Nodoran Noble. General is a Shipwrights Noble. He also has 3 units of the regular Archers, 1 Haven Watcher, and 3 units of the Nodoran Equestrians. And then finally, we have the Easterlings being commanded by Toast, and he has 3 Lokrim Macemen, 3 Balcroth Nobles, 2 units of the Runic Warlords, 2 Clan Guards, 2 Lokrim Halberdiers, 1 Varad Axeman, 1 Balchoth Spear. General is Kahar, and we also has 4 units of the Lokrim Bows. So there you go. Army compositions out of the way as quickly as possible. And yeah, we're going to dive into this one. So hopefully you guys do enjoy it. Feel free to hit the like button, drop some comments, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Also, I will put the Dawnless Days Discord link in the description below as well, so you guys can get in there and play some battles and have some fun, because they definitely do have battles all the time. And I actually just saw somebody say something about that they're looking for more people to come play. So feel free to dive on into that Discord, and let's dive into this replay. All right, guys, so here we are as we follow some of the Dunlingdon tribe here. We have some of the Axe Herban making their way forward, and they are going to have a staunch defender over on this side. We have 3 units of the Nodoran Spearmen right there. Right behind them, a bunch of Elven Archers and crossbows of the Dwarves. But look at this, throwing some javelins. Actually, no, those aren't javelins. What are those? Are they javelins? Oh, they only threw 1 volley. Okay, well, they're going to charge in onto the Nodoran Spearmen here. That is probably going to be them marching into their doom, walking up very, very slowly. So unfortunately, they didn't really even get their charge bonus off, which definitely kind of sucks, but I mean, they are going to be fighting some elves. That is going to be a very tough go. Tier 3 infantry taking on a Tier 3 spearman, but they are elves, as I have already mentioned a couple of times. Are they throwing axes? I think they are throwing axes. That's probably why it says that they're axemen. But they have whoa. Does that dude have like a meat cleaver? He does. Oh, wow, that's cool. Look at that. Meat cleaver. Could you imagine hacking into somebody? That would be crazy. All right, so now over on the other side here, we do have a little bit of a bridge, a little crossing here. And yes, the attackers are obviously making very good use of some of their crossbows here. Going to start trying to take away some of these dragon slayers here. We do have a tier 4 very heavy pike infantry unit, but we have some Iron Hill crossbows that are responding back to the hunters of Khazad-dûm. Looks like we do have a unit of the Uruk-hai archers going to make their way over here as well to try and maybe get into these Iron Hill crossbows. We do have a little bit of a push here in the middle. Not really very anything crazy, though. They have not really pushed forward. But yeah, hold on. Dunlington tribes, I almost said the Easterlings. The Dunlington tribes over here still fighting along, and they've actually killed a couple of the spears. I'm actually kind of, wow, they killed 10 out of that one? No, they had to have had help. There's no way. There's no way. Wow, look at that. Archer unit took a lot of damage. Already down to 91 out of 140. This unit's down to 72 out of 140. And they did not, unfortunately, they did not really walk away with very many kills. 11 kills there for the Axe-Minion, and we have 5 there. But those units are starting to get taken out pretty quickly. So a little bit of a slower advance. Actually, hold on. It's like, whoa, what was that? What happened here? We lost 11 men? Is there a tower over here that I didn't see? This doesn't count as a tower, does it? No. Wait, maybe it does. Maybe it does. Crossbowmen are firing away, though. Here we go. We got the Arid Mithril crossbows firing away. Oh, a little bit of a top-down shot. Didn't mean to do that one right there. But our Uruk-hai infantry have charged into the Karnan River Guards, Tier 3 heavy spear melee. And we have the Tier 3 very heavy melee infantry. Yeah, okay. So let's take a little bit of a look, see at these guys fighting back and forth. Kind of interested to see what the crossbows are doing. Yep, they are still firing down over here, getting some shots into some more units of the Uruk-hai infantry making their way forward. Let's see how this pike is looking. It's only lost 2 still. Yeah, not a good... Oh, wait. Oh, boy, the Iron Hill crossbows kind of having their way with the hunters of Khazad-dûm right now. And I don't see that other Uruk-hai archer unit. Did it get taken out? There is a lot of dead here. Oh, there's a hunter unit. Is that just the hunters? I don't think it is. No, it's not. No, it is not. I think that that other unit of the Uruk-hai archers got taken out as well. That is a rough show over on the outside. But let's get back over here. Let's see how the elves are holding up. That unit has lost 12. A unit there that has lost 6. And that's probably about all the losses that have taken place so far on this side. Maybe some ranged kills. There's some of the Malchoth nobles. They look pretty cool. Yeah, they definitely look really cool. Love that red. Love that red. That's a really cool shade of red. But yeah, little bit of a slowdown over on this side. I don't know. Did he lose? Yeah, he lost like a lot. He lost 3 of his axe units pretty quickly. 6 kills for that unit. This unit here with only 11. And that unit there with 24. So at least one of them got some kills. A little bit of kills. Actually, yeah, they killed some clan guards. Clan guards here down to 95. This clan guard here with 109. And this archer tower is firing. So I'm guessing that this is an archer tower here. This is a defending archer tower. Because it has that tower symbol. I'm guessing. I don't really know. Some more of the Khazad legionnaires have made their way forward. Looks like they're possibly going to start getting ready to charge in here. But Archer Herban, unfortunately, getting hit very, very hard. But you can see a nice volley getting thrown into that Dragon Slayer, killing 3 out of that unit. The Iron Guard's now probably going to start taking some damage. But good volleys into these Dragon Slayers, which is definitely getting them to pull back, is definitely going to soften up that defense. But still, they're going to have to try and break through an Iron Guard, and those guys are tough. Very, very tough. But you can see the archer fire is absolutely focused on trying to take out as many dragon slayers as possible. Wow, that volley killed 3. That's a pretty good volley there. That is a pretty good volley. So yes, very nicely done here. The Dawnless archers coming on over here and helping their allies out, at least alleviating the bridge of one of the very tough units up there, the dragon slayers, having to pull away. So like I said, they're going to have to deal with that iron guard. And I think there's another iron guard. Or did he only bring the wall? Oh wait, no, there's some fighting right here in the water. Didn't even notice that. What do we have here? We have some Iron Hill warriors taking on a unit of the Khazad legionnaires. Does not look it's going very well for the Khazad legionnaires. They are losing, but it's actually kind of a close. Yeah, they're only down by about 7 men currently. Swing around up on this end. No, pretty much the same. I think those legionnaires are losing. Yes, they are definitely losing. They might need a little bit of help. Maybe another unit up. Looks like that. That's going to charge on over there and try and get in there and help out. Now let's get back over on the other side here. See if there's really been any change. There has not. So I think this is going to be the focus side over here. They're going to try and work together and try and break through this Dwarven and there's some Linden over here. There's a little bit of Linden over here. Little bit of Linden over here. Right up on the top there. Where'd they go? Hold on. Oh, is it pretty much just Iron Hills over here? Oh, looks like maybe it is. Oh, they have the Haven Watchers right there. 136 kills. But I think they are... Yep, they're out of ammo. There's a tier 1 archer unit. Yeah, it's tier 1 archer unit. Okay, melee attack, but looks like they're going to go in. Crossbows are charging in, and we have a unit of the Arid Mithrin veterans coming on over here. These boys, oh yeah, those giant warhammers making their way down. They're probably going to get a pretty good charge. Oh, Uruk-hai infantry joined over here. Okay, so they sent in 2 units, and yep, that Dwarven unit going to get a very tasty charge down the hill into this Uruk-hai infantry and start carving them up pretty good. Well, I should say smashing. Archer fire, there you go. Getting some shots in onto that Arid Mithrid, trying to get rid of it. That veteran unit, definitely want to try and get out of it. Missile block chance is 0, so yeah, that is definitely a unit you want to shoot at, for sure. We have some more of the Hunters of Khazad-dûm now making their way forward. 2 more units of those light crossbow units coming forward. Let's see how this attack is going. I'm going to get back over on the other side here in just a second. We have some champions under the mountain have charged in here as well. Noldoran swordsmen charging in. Warriors of Arid Mithrin, 0? No, wait, there's no 0 kills. 52 kills, okay. But more of the Dwarven shock infantry pulling away as some of the the Elven shock infantry charging it. Never mind. Nope, the other unit charged right back in. I guess he just wanted to get a charge bonus. Solid charge there in the center. I gotta say, it's a little weird to see Uruk-hai and Dwarves on the same side. Let's take a peek on the other side, see if there... Nope, there has been no advancement on this side. And it looks like maybe some of the range units are going to be shifting over onto the other side here. The Noldoran archers making their way across. Now, I don't know if they can... Oh, they can get up here. I think they can get up here. I don't really know. We have some Ironborn cavalry, which I just want to show you guys real quick. Very cool. Very, very, very cool unit right there. Majestic, even. Look at those boys. Very cool looking. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. All right, back over here. Yeah, this is pretty much where our fighting is going. So the Noldoran swordsmen holding up very, very effectively. The Karnan Guard, River Guard actually holding on very well. 132 kills for that unit, 113 there. But we do, like I said, we do have a lot of shock infantry that have joined the fight. It looks like we're about to have some more shock infantry coming into another unit of the Champions Under the Mountains, making their way forward. And we actually have some of the Warlords Cavalry. They're going to charge in here as well. Let's see what they're going to try and get into here. Here we go. Going to try and weave their way through their allies' units, maybe? Oh, no, he's pulling back. He's pulling back. I'm not sure. Maybe that was a misclick. That might have been a misclick. He does have both units of his cav over here, though. All right, let's see how the water fight is going over here. We had a lot of units joining the fight. We have another now making its way. The veterans of Khazad-dûm now charging down into the water as well. Arid Mythic crossbows look like they're going to come join the fight here. They have ammo, though, so I'm not... Yeah, pull them away. Pull them away. Haven Watchers, they don't have any ammo. Let them get down in there. Let them start getting down and dirty in the water here. Down in the muck. Oh, hello. Easterlings just joining the fight there. Lokrim Maceman just barreling down the hill here. Oh, wait, that's not the Lokrim Maceman. Haven Watch is breaking. Yeah, not surprising. Not surprising. Firing down onto those crossbows. Where did that pike unit go? Did he... Oh, he's right there. Okay, so he didn't fall all the way back. But wait a second. Hold on a second. Oh, let's see equestrians. Never mind. Never mind. Both of the cav still over here. Nothing really going on over here. No, we do actually use the axe herband are being shot. I'm kind of anticipating. I can't say why, but I kind of have a feeling like this is going to start pressing out here. Just have that feeling like, yeah, I mean, the cav is starting to move forward here. We have two of the Nodoran equestrians making their way over here. They were over on this side. Still have another Ironborn cavalry there. The Nodorian equestrians down in the fight over there. I don't know. I just have a feeling that this is going to start pressing out. So, I don't know. We have to keep an eye over on that side for sure. But it does look like, yeah, the front. Oh, wait a second. We have Balin up in the fight. Balin up in the fight. Let's see if we can find him. Where are you? There he is. There he is. Right there. Cheering on his fellow dwarves. Smash them. Smash them. All right, so yeah, this front line over on this side starting to break down. We have another unit of the Sons of the Hill there for the dwarves. Probably getting ready to make their way. Oh, never mind. We have Khazad Legionnaires that have actually cut them off. So there's front line over here. Nodoran Swordsman, 112 kills, 62 for that unit. And we have the Karnan River Guard with 120 kills. But I think Balin is going to be able to break through. He's already lost a considerable amount of men, though. 32. Wow, he's losing more. They might need to get something in there to kind of like try and hold him back, or you know, give him a bit of a reprieve, give him a chance to breathe a little bit. But look at this. The Mansion Reclaimers have broken through the line or gone around the line. I'm not sure. I think they broke through the center. Yes, I think they did break through the center. They have, either way, they have gotten through, and they are now infiltrating the rear line here. We have the Arid Mithril crossbows, 92 kills, but they are in melee here, down to 38 men. Mansion Reclaimers here taking on the Nodorian Equestrians. Pretty good fight so far. And yes, they did. They came out. They came out. They came out. Okay. Nodorian Equestrians are going to pull away, though. 27 and 39. As the cavalry here was swinging back around over onto this side. So, Axe Herband, I mean, they took a little bit of damage. 87 and 76. We have some more sword infantry now. We got the Huskarls making their way forward. Looks like they are going to retreat away. And let's not forget, we do still also have the Orthanc servants here. We have 2 units of heavy pike. So we'll have to keep an eye out and see what goes on here with the Dunlington tribes over on this side. But 3 units of cav over here. Ironhorn Cavalry did join the fight, and oh boy. Yeah, this is going to be something they're going to have to worry about. I feel they're going to have to worry about this side. I mean, but he did bring archers back over. Oh, no, he didn't. All of his archers are over here. Okay, so all of the attacking ranged units are over on this side, but it does look like we've had a little bit more of a breakthrough here. Unfortunately, they can't bring a cavalry over here. That one unit of cavalry on this side would be very, very helpful. You'd be able to honestly just go right through here, get into these archers, and start causing a lot of mayhem for sure. At least taking out and cleaning up some of those archers, maybe even forcing them back. He could probably make his way down over here and start rear charging over on this side, and he'll break through this. So it is very oh, wait, never mind. He's falling away. He's going to fall back over here towards his allies. Again, not a bad idea. Really not a bad idea at all. But it does not look like the Noldoran equestrians are going to stop. We have the Ironhorn cavalry, so we are going to have a bit of cavalry entanglement here. A little bit of a cavalry engagement. Looks like he actually did a fantastic job. Oh, we got the pikes. No. Orthodox servants just getting charged. Unfortunately, they were not braced. They were not ready for the charge. Does look like I said, though, the Warlord's cavalry here doing okay. Currently holding against the Noldorian equestrians. And this Warlord here taking on the Ironborn cavalry. This unit of... Ooh, that one's actually... Yeah, the pikes did... I guess the pikes did get down. One kill there. Or it's just this unit doing a lot of damage. I'm not really sure. But yeah, it does look like the Dunlinian tribes have now decided to shift back over onto this side. And Balin not looking good. Oh, no. He's still alive. I see him. Ooh, I thought he was dead. I see his banner right there. He's actually fighting some of his own kin. Oh, boy. That is a shame to see the dwarves fighting amongst themselves. But this is, ooh, Varric Axemen. They're going to charge down here. Are they going to charge into Balin's unit? And he's down to 12. Unfortunately, down to 12. And, oh, were they going to bypass them? Yep, they're going to go right past them. Balin is broken. Balin's unit has broken, unfortunately, but he did not die. Not yet. He's probably going to die over here. He's trying to retreat, and he's more than likely going to be killed by... Oh, wait, never mind. Isengard showed up. Maybe they're going to try and help save Balin. His unit broke. He is still alive. I think he's just trying to worm his way through to get away. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no, there he is. He's still alive. I was going to say, I lost track of him. I lost sight of him. But there he is. And he is going to... Looks like he's going to get away. At least for now. Oh, he just got shot in the back. He is the final man out of his unit. Retreating away. Arrow in his back. Beaten and bloody. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Now, let's see how this river fight is going. We have some of the Lokrum halberdiers have made their way forward. We have the Wardens of the Deep have moved forward as well. Never mind. Okay, so we do have halberds here on both sides. Medium polearm infantry taking on heavy polearm infantry. Doesn't really look like... I mean, they're kind of like reaching out for each other. They're not really fighting. Yeah, they're kind of poking at each other. Okay. But we have a lot of archers still over on this side, I think. Oh, yeah, we do. Yes, we do. Hunters of Khazad-dûm. We still have 2 more units of them. Decent amount of infantry. We still have the Urkai Archer on the top of the hill here. Durin's old Mithril Guard. Uglug is still there. Some more. Okay, so there are still some pretty good archers over there. But this looks like, yeah, they are kind of moving forward over here. The Balchoth spears have gotten into the back of the pikes. The Orkthank servants, unfortunately, dropping down. The second unit still looks like it's holding its line for a moment. But they are taking on some of the Noldoran spearmen. That is going to be a fight. Oh, they're taking on 2 units of Noldoran spearmen, actually. And we have, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, Warlord's cavalry. Oh, they're all around. Oh, I did not realize that. Is that the... That's the Ironborn cavalry. Ironhorn cavalry. 29 kills there for them. Cavalry here, 72, and that unit was 64. Oh, boy. This could be a problem. Yes, they are moving forward. The Balchoth nobles are making their way forward. This is going to be a little bit of a problem here. Now, one of the attacking towers has been destroyed. Looks like it was this one. I'm sorry, one of the defending towers has been destroyed. So that's actually a little bit of a blessing for the attackers. And you can see they are rushing this position here now, starting to really make their way forward. They're charging down over here as well. We have Khazad, who has charged forward. He's going to probably run. Yeah, he's probably going to fall back, I was going to say. He's probably going to fall back. But yes, a mountain of attack over here. Half-orc axes working hand in hand with some of those Khazad legionnaires. We have White Hand Stormers and Uruk-hai infantry pressing around over here. Probably going to get a good rear charge into that Iron Guard there. Fight still going on over on this side. Runic Warlords. There we go. Just kind of really waiting for this to happen. Yeah, unfortunately, the Orthanc servants have been taken out, so that is definitely a blow to the Dunlington force. But doesn't look like he's really got any... Oh, no, he still has a little bit of ammo left here. This Archer Herband unit still does have ammo, but you can see that... Oh, wait a second. Nope, they got into him. They got into the Noldoran Archer unit. But we do still have more archers back here firing away. Noldoran archers there. Unfortunately, not firing because they got caught out in melee. We do have the Dragon Slayer has moved forward yet again. They have 0 kills to this point, down to 63 men. But it looks like the defending archer units are getting their last little bit of volleys out here before they just either charge into melee or they get charged. Warlord's Champion charging in here, going to take on some of the Noldoran archers there. They are at 80 men out of 90. Brutal. All right, let's get back up over on this side. This fight is still going on over here. I thought maybe for sure the attackers were going to be able to get across, but oh boy, Kahar, very heavy shock cavalry getting a solid charge in onto that Uruk-hai infantry. Berserkers here as well, though, starting to carve it up. They got 23 kills. They did take a pretty good charge right there. Kahar walking away. He's got 126 kills. But look at this. The Khazad legionnaires are in the rear line, and there is a lot of them. Oh boy, we have one unit of Iron Guards there. Looks like he was able to get away from the bridge, but yeah, this is a big old battle over here. But unfortunately, the cavalry, the Noldoran cavalry, have made their way around. Here comes the Iron Horn cavalry as well, and they are just going to pile in onto this fight. We have look at the droves of infantry. The Noldoran spearmen coming across the hilltop. The Balchoth nobles just holding up. And there is still... Oh, no, they came all the way around. Or did they come this way? Oh, no, they came around this way as well. Oh, boy. I mean, balance of power is still in favor of the attackers, though. They have about 1,000-man difference. But this is starting to look like a dire situation here now. We have infantry falling away from the front line. Archer Herband coming back. 3 units of the Archer Herband coming back. We have a unit of the Uruk-hai infantry that have charged in over here. The Huskarls in the fight as well. They are losing decisively, unfortunately, but we have a general right there, Shipwright's Noble, not looking good. Where is Dain? There's Dain, and there's Kahar. I mean, the attackers have broken through for all basics. They have attacked. They have broken through on this side, and there's really only archers left. At least back here, we have some spears making their way across, though. We have clan guards, 2 units of clan guards making their way around. But we have a lot of archers back here, and this is really when the cavalry would have come in absolutely fantastic. Oh, my God. That Uruk-hai infantry and probably the Berserkers just got lit up. Oh, boy. That was a brutal volley there from the Lokrim bows. 26, 29, and 41. I actually just noticed that their general has died. So Kahar has died on the battlefield here. We have the hunters of Khazad-dûm making their way forward. Going to try and do battle against the Lokrim bows, but they're going to have to get infantry in there. They have to get infantry in there. So far, the line being held on the line back, the rear line, I should say, being held, but look at all of this infantry right there. I don't know if they're going to be able to hold. Still have 8 minutes left. Let's take a look at that balance of power again. We have a 700-man difference, so that was a big distance closed. 300 men killed in a short amount of time. I think they're trying to kill Dain, but Dain is playing it smart. He is stuck in the middle of his infantry, in the middle of his bodyguard. We got some Khazad legionnaires have made their way through. Or veterans, sorry, that's a veteran unit. See how this is looking. Still holding. Still holding. This is their entire job. Oh, look at all of this. White Hand Stormers now coming back. They are getting into the range units, but it looks like the Clan Guard have gotten over here finally. The Clan Guards have finally gotten over here for the Easterlings. They're tier 3 heavy spear infantry. But we still have Wardens of the Deep. We still have more infantry over on this side. The archers, Uruk-hai archers could probably start getting some shots in over here. Looks like oh no, they are. They are firing over here. There you go. Getting some shots in onto those Dragon Slayers, but I really think that they are trying to focus and get Dain's unit down. Which Dain's unit is actually dangerously close. Where is Dain? Is he dead? Has Dain fallen? He just fell. Oh, I got over here just in time. He just fell right there. There he is. They're stepping on him. That is Dain Ironfoot right there. No doubt about it. Yep, you can see the red. There's his hair. I don't know what I don't know what I was looking for there. I mean, the balance of power again. Got a 600-man difference now. Okay. But the archers still firing. And oh, boy. We got a Huskar unit getting a charge in onto Lokrim archers. Lokrim bowmen. Brutal fights. Still going on over here. We still have the Warlord's Champion. Warlord's Champion is still very much alive. He's only lost 30 men. He's got 38 kills. This defensive line over here, these guys are doing amazing work. Absolutely amazing work. Allowing archers to fire here. Uruk-hai archers, I mean, what's he still got? Ammo. Oh, wow. He still has a lot of ammo left. Ooh, yeah, Uruk-hai archers have a ton of ammunition left. We have the general now making his way forward. Still a unit of berserkers, pretty much full, down 15 men, and a unit of Uruk-hai archers out of ammo. 153 men, though. They can charge them into melee. Speaking of this, the Wardens of the Deep, are they no, they are not. Oh, I thought for sure they were going to charge into the back of that Lokrim bow unit. But, oh, God, nope, firing. Gotta make a decision. Gotta choose something. Gotta choose something because your ally is getting shot directly in the back. Says that the unit is winning, but the archers can change that very, very quickly. Lokrim bows firing down. Oh my God! Now losing slightly. That quickly losing slightly. They gotta get that attack in there. Have got to get in there, even if it's just such a small unit. 18 of them need to get in there and silence these bows. Oh, they're not going to be able to do it. They're not going to be able to do it, but we have more and more infantry coming up over the hilltop here now. My God. 500-man difference. The line still somehow holding over here. Got another charge coming in, though. The Balchoth nobles charging in again. The front line is starting to break down just a little bit, though. We got White Hand Stormers here. Uruk-hai infantry, 112 kills. Silver chevron, good amount of kills right there. Earn that chevron. But we are in the throes of battle. We're here closing in on probably the end. We have the Warlords Champion coming around the corner. Oh, wow. That is a huge unit to be able to get a rear charge onto these Lokrum bows. That might actually clear this side up completely. Once they get, yep, I don't even know if are they going to get the charge off before they break? Yes, the Lokrum bows have obviously, they shattered. This is all shattered, so now they can start making their way back across over here. And if they really wanted to, they could put their archers on this hilltop and just start firing. Oh, boy. Just in time, though, as this line has pretty much broken. And by pretty much, I mean there's one unit holding on by the skin of their teeth, trying to keep this line together. Is he going for, oh, he's coming back. Okay, I thought he was running towards the town center. I was like, nah, man, get back over. You got to fight. This has been an amazing battle. Fighting on pretty much all, I mean, there was some fighting over here. That this, I don't really count. But there was some fighting here, nicely done there, trying to hold them back as best as they could. This has been an absolute fight zone. This has been an absolute fight zone. So this has been a brutal, brutal, brutal map. Still holding. The White Hand Stormers holding the line as long as they can. All right, here we go. Berserkers charging in. Khazad Legionnaires charging in as well. I was kind of waiting for the archers to start getting involved. And yep, they put one on top of the hill there. Uruk-hai archers firing in over here, trying to kill these Balchoth nobles. Looks like they're doing a great job, and we still have two Warlords of Champions and another Huskar coming down the hill there. Oh boy, this is going to be a big charge. Are they going to charge into this Balchoth noble? I don't think they're going to. They're just going to let the archers take care of it. Yep. Let the archers deal with it. Let the archers deal with it, men. And there you go. Wavering, routing, and shattering. Pyrrhic victory. That's crazy. What a brutal fight that was. My God. Thank you very much for sending this on over here. Blue Rock 5356. Dude, I appreciate that very much. This was a smashing battle. Smashing battle. All right, let's take a look at the army comps here. So Blue Rock 5356, we'll take a look at some of his kills. Warlord Champion General there with 101. His Huskars 250. Rest of his Warlord Champions 118, 176, 192, 157. Solid job overall. Unfortunately, his Orthanc servants didn't really get a whole lot of kills, but they did kind of delay the attack a little bit coming around from the other side. None of his archers really got, well, 99 kills there, 63 there. Nothing like crazy high kills, but they were definitely getting shots in onto that Dragon Slayer and forcing them back away from that bridge. And his two units of Warlord Cavalry there with 33 and 50. Let's take a look at Burr Mustard here playing as Isengard. Ugluk here. Ugluk, only 85 kills. Uruk-hai Infantry, 140, 153, 116. 183, 193 with that White Hand Stormer, which those guys held on for a long time. Half-Orc Axes with 142 and 96, and one of his Berserkers there with 87. One of the Uruk-hai Archers with 118, and we have another unit there with 64. Finally, we have Chronissus playing as Khazad-dûm. And Balin was the only dwarf out of that bodyguard unit that got away. 135 kills for that unit, though. Champions Under the Mountain, 109. Unit of the Durin's Old Mithril Guard, 138. A lot of Khazad Legionnaires, 221, 110. Yeah, unfortunately, those two were the only ones that got over. We have a 94 and an 85, though. Veterans of Khazad-dûm there with 170. And the 3 Hunters of Khazad-dûm, unfortunately, top unit there was a 51. Wardens of the Deep with a 76. Getting onto the other side of the battlefield, we'll take a look at Linden first, being commanded by Ice Killer, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Shipwright Noble, only 68 kills. The Nildoran Swordsman, 116, 217, 69. Giggity, you win. The Nildoran Spearman, 126, 173, and 270. Wow, that is really impressive. 270. Nildoran Nobles, 95. Haven Watchers, 149. And then we have the 3 Nildoran Archers. Top unit, there was a 97. And the Cavalry, Nildorian Equestrians, 124 and 140. Solid job with those two. Then we have Ark playing as Iron Hills. So we have Ark 208 playing as Iron Hills. 107 with Dain Ironfoot. Unfortunately, Dain fell, Balin lived. That's fun. That's fun. It's weird. It's kind of sad, but it happens. Moving down the Dwarven line here, we have Arid Mithrin Veterans, 117 kills. Sons of the Hill, 196. 177 with one of the Karnan Rival Guard, 124 for the other there. Yeah, the Dragon Slayers just got shot up. Really just got shot up. Iron Guards, 95 kills. Iron Hill Crossbows, 184. Oh boy, Edward Mithrid Crossbows, 203, 179, and 127. 61 with that Iron Horde Cavalry. And then finally, we have the Easterlings being commanded by Toast, 191 with Kahar. Nicely done there. The Balchath Nobles, 215, 229, and 229. Solid unit there, obviously. Varric Axeman, 65 kills. One of the ruling warlords with 132. The Lokrim Maceman coming in 60, 82, and 85. The Balchath Spears, 105 kills. One of the Clan Guards, 100. And we have a Lokrim Halberdier there with 89 kills. But the Lokrim Bows, look at that, 258, 148, and 134. So 3 out of the 4, well over 100 kills. Solid job. Great fight. Again, all 6 of you guys, definitely a fun battle to cover. Thank you all for being a part of this fight. And again, Blue Rock 5356, thank you very much for sending a note over to me to cover. Definitely appreciate it. But all right, guys, that is going to be the end. So hit the like button, drop some comments, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Join the Hungry Wolves Discord. Join the Dawnless Days Discord. If you guys want to become a channel member, you can, obviously, to support the channel a little bit further. Find the link for it down in the description below. But that is going to be the end here. So have a great rest of your day. Stay safe. And as always, until the next one.